Oh, good evening, everybody. I've been getting messages to do a review and talk about Age of Calamity. Kind of feel rushed, but hey, let's talk about it. Did I like it? Did I like it? I'm gonna just stop the video right there. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. Trying to get the energy in. Um, Masterpiece, must buy, must own. No questions asked. Let's not talk about this. This one was okay. Back in the days, I wasn't a big fan, but it was okay. It was still good. But this, no questions asked. The masterpiece. This was just a bland story and some crazy characters. Anyways, but this has a backstory. You're playing the backstory of Breath of the Wild. First and foremost, you unlock the champions. All the champions. Remember the good old champions? Rivali is just overpowered, insane. The guy flies. He's a bird. He flies and shoot arrows from the. You see that cutscene in the game? He's way stronger than Link. You know what I mean? When you unlock and you got that cutscene when he flies over him and he pulls, he's gonna shoot an arrow right through his head, and Zelda stops him. You see it right off the beginning when you unlock him. The whole reason why there's a backstory. We got 100 years before Breath of the Wild. Playing Impa also. All the characters, it makes sense. There's a story to it. This one was good, but I don't know, never got into it. But this one, such a masterpiece. The champions are way more fun to play than Link. So many other moves, way overpowered. All of them, even Zelda's fun. Impa is just so much fun to play with. All the other champions also. Why do I love it so much? If you're a fan of Dynasty Warrior, you ever played Dynasty Warrior? You know what Dynasty Warrior stands for? That's not a good example, but still, I love this one so much. Dynasty Warrior. When people say you're playing a Dynasty Warrior with a Zelda skin, this is what it means. So, did you like Fire Emblem Warriors? Pretty much the same gameplay. I liked it. It's got to be one of my favorite Fire Emblems, but it's a Dynasty Warrior game. Everybody knows that. But by far, put everything aside when they created this. Don't miss out on this one. If you're a fan of Berserk Guts. I would say the controls and the quality, there's boss battles almost every level. They're really hard. But if you never played, how to explain somebody and never played that type of game, you run into a crowd and you mash button and you instantly kill 500 people while doing your moves. You're mashing button. It's kind of an arcade type. You're in a field all the time, pretty much running around a city or whatever. And you just hack and slash people with super combo moves. As I was saying, the heroes have the best moves, pretty much. Way better than Link. As you go along, you can upgrade and infuse your weapons, which is my other favorite part of all the Dynasty Warrior franchise thing, fusing weapons. It's so much fun to experience. You create your own weapons, and you end up with such powerful weapons. It is unique to everybody. Nobody gets the same weapon. However, you fuse your stuff. And it's quite epic. And diversity of weapons is just insane. Two-handed weapons, one-handed. For Link, I tried a double-handed hammer, but when I was spinning, it was sucking out my energy. So it was fun though, doing a lot of damage. So throughout you go, the story, the other epic part is, if you played Breath of the Wild, it's been a while. Everybody knows this. The divine machines, you actually get to pilot them with the warriors, with the champions. And when you do the levels of controlling the divine machines, you know what I'm talking about. Those 4 different divine machines. The one that killed Calamity, Ganon, and Breath of the Wild, pretty much. you control them. And when you do those levels, you do so much damage. You like kill 2,000 bad guys in one shot, and you got those super attacks. It's just quite epic. There's one part that doesn't have any other way other game has, like Dynasty Warrior type. Those levels are just too epic. Because Guts got his own stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, go play it. Go try it. You'll see your sword won't bust. That's the best part. It's a, how can I call it, a brain dead type of game. You're just smashing buttons and you're trying to do combos as most as possible. But don't miss out. Don't miss out. If it's your first, just go ahead and get it. If you're a fan of Zelda, don't ask yourself questions. Just get it. Don't expect to have an RPG type of game. Though when you go through the game, you unlock side levels. I would suggest doing every side levels. They give you power-ups, more combos for your characters, more hearts on your characters, depending what side missions you're doing. And when you're doing the main missions, you unlock other stuff, and it gets bigger and bigger. And when you do the main mission, every single time, it pops up like 10 or 15 extra side missions that you need to do. Don't skip out on anything. Try to do the most as possible, because then your character will be stronger and it will be so much easier to do the main missions. Now I'm 8 hours in right now. I don't know if I'm almost done, but I can't put it down. And I haven't tried the amiibo feature too. Probably gives you some good weapons. I should give it a try. So basically that's it. And you can play split screen, I think, 1 or 2 player. I wish I could experience that. No online though. No online. What else can I add? Did I forget anything? I don't write this down. I just go with the flow. It's late. It's only Monday, but I had to talk about this. Completely forgot my PS5 and Xbox Series X exist. I'm just being honest. Yes, I think Nintendo will probably rule the next year, but they gotta come up with other exclusive, not remasters of remasters of remasters. You know? Just go with the new ones. I'm not saying this one is bad, but it's not as deep as this one. The cutscenes in this one are just... you finally get the backstory. Seeing all these old people in Breath of the Wild being young and kicking butts. Insane. No spoilers. No spoilers for you, no spoilers for me. Do we actually get to see how the champions die? I can't wait to get to that. Probably will. But yeah, don't miss out. Don't miss out on this best Dynasty Warrior skin game ever. This is it. This is it. It's gotta be it. Hyrule Warriors. It's a big buy. Big buy. I know we can't rent any more games anymore, but I will still keep on the rent or buy title on these videos. Because when I started this channel, I was able to rent it. And I went back last night, I was checking old videos, and I actually had rentals in my hand. Like, I think it was Dirt Rally on PS4 was one of the last ones I was able to rent. But anyways, have a good one. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Have a nice night. Let's go to bed. Go to bed early. And I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know what you think. To get to the end of this, which one do you like the most? In between, if you own both, let me know. I really want to know. It's a no-brainer to me. Actually, I have to go back and replay this one eventually with more free time. See you soon.